Attention Airsoft, we are heading to Ghost Town.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is another Airsoft gameplay video. This was recorded on July 17, 2022. This is at Texas Paintball in Jonestown, Texas. You'll notice kind of early on here that there's not a lot of people on the field. The reason for that is the weather forecast for this day is 106 degrees. So a lot of the regulars stayed home. It turns out the actual high temperature for that day was 108 degrees. Yes, Texas is hot, but this is about 10 degrees hotter than we're used to. So there's a significantly smaller crowd, and after a few games, everybody's getting tired with all that heat. Just pausing here to put my gloves on before I go out to the field. It's actually a kind of cool layout for this field, because if you want to spectate, mom and dad going to watch the kid play, there's actually a nice space for that. I'm not actually sure how good that window would be for stopping airsoft babies, but it would be perfectly fine for stopping paintballs.
What brand? Maybe second story down. What brand Tabor is on? Also, if you just go left side, if we're on this side, go left side. You want it? You can swipe out of there. It's pretty angle. You like it? You're there. You want to look left, or you can just go left spawn over here and just snipe all the way across. And this takes us on format, right?
Okay, as everyone's heading out to the field, just want to give you a quick overview of what this area looks like. So Team 2 is starting at the southern end, behind this kind of broken line of buildings. In front of that, you've got another small line of buildings. There's a tower at the end, another building running across here. Somewhere in this area is a school bus. Over here, this is kind of where the safety briefs is happening. You've got a car and a bunch of very small pallets. Frankly, that area doesn't matter too much because anyone who runs over there is generally going to get shot out by the guys in this building or from the corner of this building and stops running over there pretty quick. Then we've got these two U-shaped buildings, one there, one there. Those are two-story. There's a small little building in between each of these, and they form a courtyard. Even though these buildings are much closer to where Team 1 is spawning, they kind of, during gameplay, feel like the middle of the field. So Team 1 is spawning basically behind one of those buildings, and Team 2 kind of has to cross a bunch to get to that courtyard building area. Yeah, everyone tends to take a shot or two right before the first game. Just make sure your gun works. And shooting is fun, so why not? People still wandering out. Here comes the ref. I'm just trying to see if I can hit that window. I think that went through.
When I put the new CO2, because I just put in the new CO2 thing. There you go, hold on. Dude, I can hear the leg.
Mine does this. Gotta like use an out.
I kind of feel sorry for that kid in the black. Like, he's wearing a hoodie, and it's 100 degrees out. He is going to be sweating. That fiddly sound was me just making sure the camera was plugged in.
The game played on town. It was 14.
Alright guys, we got y'all
It's
Alright, so, this map is called Ghost Town. You're bound for this map. And we just go here, down the alley, across it, far across it. Take your mag out, drop the gun, right there, there's the rock on Sando, right? Use that as a boundary. Make sure, like, pretend it's a line. Go all the way across. Don't cross it. On that side, you can Counter-Strike. Now, I'm going to be sitting over there, so if this causes any issues, I'll be able to thank you for y'all, but basically, you can be inside of the stables, you can be on the road to the side, you're not going through the tree line, alright? I'll be sitting over by comments, so I'll let you know if you're in or out of the field. I'm clear on that? Yes, sir. So, spawn point. That small block cave building on the alley, yellow one, in particular, spawn behind that. And then on the other side over there, the doorway behind the casino building. Now you may spawn around the doorway, you may spawn on the corner. Doesn't matter. As long as you go back there and touch the back of the building, you get to respawn. That's it. So this is going to be 9-minute team deathmatch. Make sure you guys know your MEDs. No full auto, of course. No 2 numbers. Even if you're on the second story, alright, remember that? That's it. Driving closer.
Hurry up and wait.
I think it's on 3.
Are you guys all together?
That's 4, yeah. Alright. You can
Wait, no, I'm 5.
We have 5.
Ref's just trying to hide people into teams. That's why he's asking how many people came in each group, so you can kind of keep friends on the same team. Personally, I don't like that because if I'm going out to play and I've got friends with me, I kind of want to shoot them.
You guys see him getting?
But that's just me.
I could have put my angle grip on. I still have it. I can't fit over this.
And yeah, that guy's Texas flag patch is on the wrong shoulder.
I have to like take this, take the entire grip apart and put it back.
Alright guys, everybody in front of me, come grab an arm down.
You should have put it on your back.
I mean, it doesn't really matter where you put it, as long as it's visible.
Well, there's one guy
These
that
armbands are
on
elastic
Friday.
with like 2 spots of Velcro.
As long
They're
as
kind
it's
of annoying
there
to
and
put
someone can see
on,
you from-
and when you grab them, you tend to get a bunch. They stick together.
Anybody need one?
I'll take it.
Wait, so we actually can put it on our
I
back?
got 2 when I just grabbed in there.
Have it wrapped around your foot? Shit, put this on my back. I have a Velcro.
But as annoying as these
Aaron,
are,
don't be that guy.
it beats not having armbands.
We
We're not
hated
letting
that
him
guy
become that
We
villain.
hated
For the
that guy.
longest time, this field
Can I
didn't
get a
use
hand?
armbands.
If you can't
And
beat
like
him,
every day we'd
Thank you very
have
much.
some sort of friendly fire. Or I'd have some sort of friendly fire.
Alright guys, head up to your squad point.
Did he say how many lives?
Well,
No,
you said 9
unlimited.
minutes, so I think it's unlimited.
Yeah, it's unlimited. 15 guys.
Oh,
Kill as many people as you can.
I'm guessing in some video game, Team Deathmatch trends to unlimited lives.
everyone's fresh.
I don't play enough video games to know these things.
Alright, man.
I'll be able to tell you for sure.
Yeah. Keep joking around with mini actions.
What if we just pulled over on the side of the road on wreck, and then we get a text from you? So I was in the car.
Let's go send it right there.
I'll go in top next right there in the top, straight, and then keep walking forward, coming through it, and also wearing the house all the way.
You can go around. I'm gonna go for the tower door. Yeah, I'll hold it for you. I'll call him out too.
I'll try to give you directions, like 12 o'clock.
all right. Is anyone going over to this side?
I'm going right.
Okay.
They usually take up on the tower and
Okay,
good,
cool.
good vantage of all the doors over there.
So we're not completely ignoring that side.
Yeah.
Good.
Couldn't do it last week, but my goal this week is to get the guy in the tower. It's always a guy in the tower.
He's trying to shoot diagonally from like one end of the field all the way to the other. Maybe someday I'll get a sniper rifle. And yeah, I'm letting all the young, athletic, fast people run first. And now I'm going to check out if anyone went for the pile of bunkers kind of near where we had the safety brief.
Do we control the red building?
No, we did.
Airsoft actually has a lot more in common with paintball than most airsofters would like to admit, but both are they're games of angles. So what you can't see from one door, maybe you can see from the other.
Okay, so when you look through this door, there's a door directly through the red building. There's somebody there.
Okay.
We got a chance to. We just keep both peeking each other.
Does he keep posting out?
Oh, I almost showed you.
His arm is moving.
I'm just peeking to see if anyone's opposite. Just don't want to make a move and immediately get shot.
Thank you.
I have no idea where he was shooting. Clear. Yes, that is a 4-foot tall teddy bear at the base of the far stairs. Maybe 5 feet. It's a very big teddy bear. Now, on a normal day, this building would be absolutely filled with people. But just with so many people staying home because of the heat, I'm the only person in here. I've never seen it this empty before. Trying to see if there's anything at a slightly different angle. I'm not really a fan of going to the second floor. Usually the steps are absolutely saturated with paintball film. So you've got to be really careful going up, otherwise you're going to end up falling up. And I just don't feel like doing that. Not to mention, once you're upstairs, you can't really advance. And the teddy bear.
Armband.
I was telling him I was armband because I didn't want him to come around the corner and shoot me. I'm pretty sure I got that guy before he walked into the side building, but whatever.
been a hit. Dead guy coming out.
So what probably happened there is a BB came in through the window, hit the wall behind me, and then ricocheted into me. Because it didn't really feel like a hit, and it didn't feel like it was coming in front of me. But I'm just not sure, and I'd rather call myself hit, even if it wasn't a real hit, than to accidentally ignore a real hit. Ooh. Got somebody's attention. I don't think I'm going through that door. It's like, even though I don't see anyone shooting through it, not worth the risk. I'm squeezed into the corner, but even then I'm still pretty exposed. Might as well move up.
That's gonna go Leroy.
With these little
Might come
buildings,
across.
there's 4 doors, you're incredibly exposed.
Hit! Nice shot!
I'm so sorry, boss. Did I hit you wrong?
Top left. Second story. Top left,
I
second
have
story.
no idea who shot me. The way those stairs are angled, like your lower leg is exposed between the stairs, like there go 2 stairwells basically making kind of a V shape, and your lower body gets exposed before you can actually see past the upper stairwell. Oh well. Might as well check out the other side. That's friendliest all the way down. Passing the teddy bear again.
shot in the hand, of course, the one that I don't
Ow.
want
Ow.
Hand shots always
I
hurt
like 40 slaves, you know.
a lot.
Giving them the business today.
If you got shot there, I'm not going to go that way. At least not for a little while. Okay, nobody's shooting there.
Come through.
If you want to move in that room in front of us, I'm looking down that hallway right now.
Cool.
There's no way he's looking down that hallway.
Hit.
I know y'all shouldn't be in this building, right?
Oh, I did not know. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy in the orange shirt is actually the head ref who did the briefing in beginning. And now that I've listened to that recorded brief 3 times, he never said we couldn't be in that building. So that may be the standard on this field. It was never explained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
know that.
was that in the briefing or like did I just completely miss it?
I got up to the stairs.
Yeah, I just did 2 of them.
I kind of feel
And then the ref
I
shot
thought
me.
they were gonna get my wristband a mark because I just came around the corner.
Yeah, it feels that way.
Man? Dude, we're putting in the work right now.
We're just switching sides and playing again.
So before we were told we're not allowed to sweep this building, I was running upstairs. Dude, I was sitting behind that bus.
Yeah.
I peeked through that window right there, and there were so many people that in that stair thing. Dude, I was just like
There was
6 shots.
There was once I was on the stairwell up here. I shot the dude that was crouching in the corner once with that pistol. He didn't call it. I'm like, you're lost. And I shot like 10 rounds into him.
Oh yeah, the first guy.
I'm like, you're not gonna call it,
You
bro.
were like, there's no one up there, and I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, I was like, bet.
Well, I told the refs, I was like, to be fair, none of them pushed.
They didn't
Just
push
no-
out.
No
We
one
couldn't
went
get to them.
No one went to the right side.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
My
no one.
high captain mag fell out.
They're getting mad that
Don't
we're
see
in
that.
the building. Yeah, it's like they're all on the outside of the map.
There weren't very many on that side either.
Guys, which side do we want to push this time?
Yeah.
Push
Left side is the
way better.
easiest. It's the easiest.
Left is more fun. You get up in the corral and everything.
Guys, I was in the building. I could see through the front here, and I was just sitting there. They would run by the stairs.
red one, that one's called corral.
Yeah.
All right.
You going right side?
I shot one.
I was gonna go that way, just at least in the corner and watch it.
Bro, that was so fun.
Yeah, that was
Freaking great.
I got shot in the hand though. I knew what happened.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't know where
telling
he
you,
was. I knew
small
what happened.
games are superior.
That's why I got hands because I got shot
They did
last
not
week right here.
move.
They're still in
I've
pressure
got-
at the BB.
I actually just take my gloves at the end of the day and stick them in my chest rig. I forgot them way too many times.
I'm gonna go all the way around the barn. I'll go right with you. But we probably can't push out here because it's horrible
Yeah.
cover.
No, you can't.
It's pretty much just gonna push to the corner and shoot anyone who comes that way.
Those. I'm gonna probably go straight up the gut. I mean, not straight up.
Are you? Yeah, I'm going for the.
Yeah, something on my helmet is banging around by the camera. That's what that clunk, clunk, clunk sound was.
Yeah, I feel like we picked a boring place to go.
See that other guy by the pile of barrels.
I think.
Nothing going on.
Yeah, let's... Ref, are we allowed to go into the first red building?
You can go into the red, don't go, if you want to go into the yellow, clear it, but then you have to come back out.
Okay.
Don't just go inside the
I'm just checking with the ref there because clearly there are boundaries on this map that weren't actually explained at the brief. Not seeing any movement in the windows.
Hit!
Once again, I have no idea where that came from. But really, Airsoft is also kind of a game of long-range hide and seek.
The shotgun is working like a charm.
This will go through this building. Somebody lost a speed loader, I think. Time to move because we're all clumped.
That's where I got shot from last time.
I knew you were about to shoot me. Wait, are you on another team? Yeah, he's playing, he's playing. Hey, you got me, you got my gun.
Hit!
I
Dead guy coming through.
The one disadvantage of wearing a good helmet, like either a bump helmet or an actual ballistic helmet, is with the padding, your head's about an inch or so bigger than normal. So there, I got shot in the helmet. Then again, my head's pretty big to begin with. I'm wearing a size 2 XL
Anything
helmet.
at the second story red building. If we can, yeah. Now that I know where they are, they have no idea that I was coming the first time. I went to the left side.
do the building again. I didn't actually have a target there. I just had a friendly advancing. So I'm putting BBs into the windows in that other building, just in case somebody's there, kind of get them to duck. Generally, the best way to provide cover is to put rounds where the head of the enemy is going to be if they decide to pop up. Or just shoot them.
Armband.
Looking for movement in the windows. I hate it when somebody like cuts in front of me and then backs into me like that guy just did. Oh well. And he moved on. You can't really see because of where the camera is so high on my head, but basically I could see somebody moving in the second floor window. Not much going on back here. Couple random BBs hitting the roof. We haven't had rain for a while, so that's why there's so much more paintball fill on the school bus here. And really the whole field. One good rain and most of that'll just clear right off. Let's see, I just got shot.
Guys, let's game.
For some reason, those guys were still shooting at me. It's kind of annoying. take the mag out, shoot twice. The airsoft top-up will hold one BB in there. So you take 2 shots before you go to the safe area. And the teddy bear.
Everybody got their mags out?
Yeah.
Well, it's not one shot.
Watch out behind you.
Yeah, it shoots 3 or 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you load them like a pistol mag, which is a C-loader.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's a little hot out.
The heat doesn't feel bad while you're playing, and as long as you're like sucking down enough water, it's fine for these short games. If we were playing longer, we'd be feeling it more. And even later in the day, I was pretty smoked.
I knew it. He's got the band.
A lot more people kind of filed in late. And a lot of people don't like that Ghost Town map, so people tend to just kind of skip the first game anyway. So like these 3 guys were there, but they didn't play. Time to refill the mags.
How'd it go? Have fun? How'd it go?
We weren't out there.
Oh,
That was, you were on the CPQ now, right?
yeah. This was probably the best I've seen it, just because there's so few people. So people could actually like move up.
That would have been us in the back.
Yeah. Well, the teams weren't quite evenly lined up, so like one team was sitting entirely in the back, and the other team was getting in trouble for sweeping into their spawn. But
And if James doesn't show up,
I smelled Doritos an hour ago.
This is a lot smaller crowd than usual. Usually all of these tables will be full, and we'll kind of have overflow. A couple people staging out of their cars, that kind of thing. But it was hot, so much smaller crowd. And now we just wait for the next game. And there's a lot of chit chat. Like if you show up and you know no one, you'll still end up making friends for the day. People tend to be a little quieter if you've actually got a camera attached to your head. And there goes the paintballers.